Okay, stream will be starting here in just a second. Okay, how's the volume? Like, how does the PlayStation in the background sound versus like mine? That works. Just seeing if I can't get I can't detach YouTube chat. There it is. I want to put it on the side that Iris looks at, just so she can see it. Okay. And now to change my own monitor over. Of course, that also means that I can't see chat, so I need two versions of that. Let's see if I can't, like... Can I still chat in two different places? I can. Just need to really shrink that window. Perfect. Now to go back to that. There we go. Time passed while I was sleeping. Well, no shit. That tends to happen. It's when time doesn't pass that I'm going to be kind of concerned.
Alright, looks like you're still in the private room. You gonna mess with any of the gear or just head out? Chat seems chill. Leslie says the first screen looks good so far.
You are apparently Leslie now. I don't think she could read your name properly due to how that chat size is. At least she chimed in. But I gotta fix that chat size. Here, let's just kind of give her a better chance at seeing the name properly. Oh, cool, I can add timestamps. That's handy. We're going to head out here in a second. You also said that name wrong, but I'm not going to correct you on it for now. Why are you making me examine the
got
table?
it, Thendril. I'll keep things sharper going forward. We're heading out soon, so I'll stay ready for whatever you need next. Let's hit it.
Fine, I'll eat one. This shouldn't need the health, but... Sam's hunger is somewhat satiated. Okay, well... There was something I wanted to do before I got too far in this. I wanted to, you know what? I'll figure it out live. I was going to see how the grenades functioned in this, but, it's okay. We'll just head out. As soon as I can actually get out. Go to surface. There we go. sun has begun to set. Wonderful.
Feels good.
Sam, we've got a situation. The delivery for the research lab is ready for transport, but the chiral density is higher than anticipated. This may be due to the gatequake just now, but we've identified a new BT area in the vicinity of the lab. However, we have no BB pods on hand. I know you've got dooms, but without a pod, you're gonna struggle to determine exactly where the BTs are.
Don't worry. If I can get close enough, I should be able to see them. Seems like my dooms level or whatever went up at some point. Steer me in the right direction. I can take care of the rest.
Oh yeah? That's awesome. By the way, we finished a preliminary assessment of the BTs detected in the vicinity of the research lab. And we've prepared some weapons that should be effective against them. You're a pro. I know you can handle this.
I think we largely know this already,
We've issued
but
you a number of blood grenades. They use an active agent based on compounds derived from the blood and bodily fluids of doom sufferers, making them highly effective against BTs. You can practice using them in VR training. If you'd like to try them out, just access the delivery terminal to get started. Your other weapons won't do any damage to BTs. Shoot them all you like. They won't die. Make sure you're well prepared. According to our initial survey, you can expect to encounter gazers in the field. If you make contact with a gazer, then another type of BT, a hunter will emerge from the tar and try to capture you. If they succeed in this, you'll come face to face with a massive BT known as a catcher. Now, you don't want to ever let a catcher consume you. It'll trigger a void out, obliterating the surrounding area and everyone in it. And when the dust settles, there'll only be a giant crater. So make sure to escape the catcher before that happens. Or use the weapons at your disposal to eliminate it. Alright.
So standard fare from the first game.
I'll brief you on the details while you check your map.
Do, do, do. Ah. Okay, fair enough.
Alright, Sam. You good to go? The new BT area we've identified is located in these ruins. If we don't do anything about it, eventually someone's gonna trigger a void out. So to prevent that, we need to neutralize all the BTs in this area. There's no shortage of collapsed buildings and hiding spots there, and the timefall isn't letting up anytime soon either. Since you'll also have cargo for the research lab with you, take care not to let it get damaged by the timefall or in any fights with BTs. An aid request for a timefall shelter was registered in that vicinity. If you build one near that spot, you can use it to escape any BTs that may be pursuing you. And if you stash your backpack in a timefall shelter, you can rest easy knowing your cargo's safe from the rain and devote your full attention to dealing with any threats. So if you got room to carry a little extra, consider requisitioning a PCC and taking it along with you so you can fabricate a shelter for added peace of mind. You're the only one we can count on. Don't let us down.
Prototype MP bullets developed at C1 South Distribution will be tested in Alright, how do I want to do this? Almost. I guess there's an argument for going up the road and just making a right. This path might be...
Commencing route creation.
I want to see if we can go there, there, and then just up to the place. And then swing by that post box. Of course, then we got to get up here. Oh, that seems easier than... That might be easier than I think. There. There.
Delivery route finalized.
Now it's a matter of whether or not we actually stick to that route or not. I will take one of you. Don't need boots. I have spray on me. These. Yeah, that's fine. Just kind of making sure I have everything. Okay, we're good. Time to go. I lied. There was still some slight organization to do. Now we're good.
Order accepted. Thank you. That's the spirit. Hydration recommended. Rest recommended. Thank you, Sam. I will always support you.
Oh joy, it's raining.
Tolerably tolerable.
Disengaging weapons restrictions.
Take care, Sam.
This part is going to be largely uneventful. Just dark and rainy and sad. I've always respected this game for its lack of background music, though. It's just atmospheric. Your suit glows, dude. I have to replace his boots at some point. Yay, the rain stopped. I will take you. Yoink. Where's my marker? Like, for real, where is my marker? Oh. Derp. We'll pretend I just didn't run 3 minutes the wrong way. Does that mean I get to run back into the rain? Oh, hey, thingy. Mine. This is slowly making me miss having roads. There's my line. Yep, there's the rain. I guess I could turn that on. Doesn't help a whole lot, but it helps. I feel like these distances are like shorter than what it feels like they should be. See if I can't get myself over to the road a little bit more. Anti-time fall clothing. I mean, I can probably grab it. I'm not that overloaded. It is awkward, though. Okay. Well, in that case, we're just gonna stop moving and Grip the backpack.
Gate quake detected. Intensity. G-scale. 6.
All right. Take that. So much rain. I'm gonna get to my marker, then I'll make the right. I'll just go back to the road though. Actually, yeah, we can do that. Hold R1 to hold your breath when BTs are nearby to make it harder for them to find you.
Alright, Thendril. I'll keep things sharp going forward. We're heading out soon, so I'll stay ready for whatever you need next. Let's hit it.
That was weird. Why did she... What? I bet I know what she did. I know exactly what she did. Here, I'll handle this first, and then... Nope, that's not what I wanted.
Perhaps you should take a break.
I'll handle this first, and then I have to disable her chat because she's reading it.
Construction process now complete.
Flip back over to that real quick. Turn off her chat because it's messing her up for now. And back over to here. Activate this. I don't know if I can upgrade this. Do I have the stuff to upgrade it? I don't have any metals on me. There is a post box right there, so... How many metals does it need? 400. Do. No metals. Just some resins. Not much else. Okay, that's fine. I'll have to remember to bring stuff out here at some point. Now to just get my bearings for a second and continue this wonderful adventure. Defeat the BTs in the BT area northeast of the research lab. So you actually want me to fight them. All right. Just gonna get ready with these. Oh, hi there. This may or may not be a good use of this. Okay, that's one. Do I have to kill like a certain number of them? Oh crap. I thought I missed. I mean, the grenades are handy, but are we done with this task yet? I mean, I have defeated BTs. Nope. All right. It wishes for more. I do not like messing with these things. Alright, look, people, I have one more. Don't move. So look, I'm out of... I am out of grenades, I think. Yes, I hear you. I just don't want anything to do with them. I don't have anything to do with them. Am I out of grenades? Or do I have like another... Oh, I have another 5. Alright, where is this guy that is... There he is. Hi. Go away. How many of these do we need to kill? Ooh, thingy. You know what would be handy is if these grenades like bled through that little tethered line that they have. I thought there was another one over here. Oh no, a ladder got destroyed. Oh, sweet. Alright, I'm out.
Chiral density has fallen to within normal range. BT threat neutralized. Please deliver your cargo to the research lab.
I will happily do that. Alright, that wasn't so bad. Here, you can put those away. It is a different approach than the first game. The first game had you roughly trying to hide from them and get away from them more than just outright attacking. Yeah, I'll leave that blood grenade over there for somebody else. I don't need it. We can do without the music, guys. Pretty. That sky is like one reason that it's nice to live in the middle of nowhere. No light pollution to hide the stars. Anything on the ground? Nope. Yep. Grab that. And we'll just do what my original plan was, which was take the road all the way up and around instead of trying to climb the mountain. Or rather, we might be able to make a left here. Yay. We made it.
Good evening, Sam. ID confirmed. Welcome, Sam.
Security measures.
And we got better at
Weapons detected.
terrain travel.
Be advised that usage is restricted inside facility grounds.
Access the delivery terminal to process.
Deliver and report.
Long time no see, Sam. Though, having said that, I realize you probably don't recognize me like this. Anyway, why don't you let me take a look at your orders?
You would be correct, sir. You are nothing but a blob of gray and yellow pixels with a bit of blue.
Looks just about perfect to me. But that's Sam the man for you. Oh, picked up some lost cargo, I see. Should be a nice surprise for someone.
Oh yeah, that's right. We did get.
We never doubted you'd show. Reliable as ever. A man
Yay,
you can
trophy.
count on. We're ready for you to link us up with your Cupid. Once you do, you'll have fulfilled your objective of bringing the entirety of Mexico onto the chiral network.
This was the entirety of Mexico? Mexico's really small if this is the entirety of Mexico. There's also that little blotch back over there. Anti-BT effects added. MP bullets are now effective against BTs. Perfect.
Displaying your current order grade.
Yay.
So, Sam, don't suppose you remember who I am? The name's Alex. I used to work at the weather station back in the UCA. I was a Bridges employee, reporting directly to Deadman. So, when I was offered the opportunity to collaborate with him here, studying the Death Stranding and BTs, I jumped at the chance, and here I am. And now, you're here too. You actually couldn't have come at a better time. Shortly before your arrival, chiral density levels started to climb, hitting significantly higher ranges than before. This kind of spike is indicative of an imminent giant BT appearance. I've shared with you some MP bullets that should be very effective against BTs. Because if a giant BT is on the way, then we're gonna need you to put it down.
Of course, because somebody
Well,
else can't do
the
it.
delivery you were kind
It's
enough
gotta
to
be
bring
poor
us
Sam.
contained a shipment of MP bullets that have anti-BT properties. This ammunition will turn your average assault rifle into a BT killing machine. You can also fabricate blood grenades if you want to keep a few on hand. Before you head back out, review your options and requisition any weapons you think you might need. We've set aside a ton of extra materials just for this purpose. Chiral density levels in this region have been fluctuating wildly. We've been seeing a lot of gatequakes and seismic activity as well. It's almost certainly related to recent shifts in the tar currents. Our analysis of these anomalies has led us to believe that the arrival of a giant BT is all but imminent. What the data doesn't tell us is exactly where it might appear. Our chiral monitoring equipment just wasn't precise enough to zero in. Now that you've connected us to the network, though, we should be able to make more accurate predictions. We seriously owe you. It's hard to know when this giant BT is going to appear. So for now, you should rest up in your private room and prepare for a potential fight. That's both mine and Deadman's recommendation.
So basically, as soon as
We'll
I
keep you
rest,
posted, Sam.
it's going to appear. Probably. If we're going to follow gameplay logic. Okay, I don't get a choice to do anything. We're just along for the ride.
It's been too long, Sam. You were a good friend to me. One I could never forget. Which is why I took steps to ensure that this message would only play upon your arrival. The sensors were set to scan for your biometric data. A simple enough trick. Now, this was originally a geophysics laboratory established for the study of earthquakes. And for that reason, it holds a wealth of documentation on gatequakes, tar currents, and plate gates. As well, I discovered, as research data on the other side. Now, what I'm about to tell you, I learned after I came to this place. Imagine that this is the lab. Though it's relatively close to the northern tip of South America, the continent is entirely cut off from us by a tar belt. And so we have no idea what's going on down there. Nor do we know the state of any continent other than our own. The researchers here were trying to establish contact with the rest of the world. They were well equipped to do so, as the facility had once been used to launch research satellites. So they tried launching a variety of probes and drones in the hope of obtaining observational data, with no success. The Earth, you see, is shrouded in a thick layer of chiralium that renders electronics inoperable at altitude. So they tried sending ships across the ocean. Oh, yes. Oh, but that failed too. The high concentration of chiralium in open water proved too corrosive, invariably causing
Alright,
them to...
thumbnail's looking good so far. How's the fade transition holding up in the test? Want me to keep an eye on those audio levels while you tweak it?
Birds not native
What
to
in the world is
region.
she on about?
Nice birdie, nice birdie.
Oh,
And that, my friend, was
I
just
gotta
the
work on her
beginning.
logic.
Not far from the lab, they discovered a strange anomaly.
She
Well,
knows to not
the
not
surrounding
say
area
anything.
was heavily
when there's a
contaminated
cutscene.
with chiralium. Yes. This.
So she went for the next best thing.
The researchers would later dub the anomaly a plate gate. But further investigation revealed that it came into existence when you began to expand the chiral network across North America, and that the gate grew larger in tandem with the network itself. What started as a tiny fissure in space became so much more. The researchers duly installed cameras to study the gate and its surrounding area. Now, to their surprise, they caught footage of some unusual marsupials. Yes, a kind you wouldn't expect to normally encounter in Central America, like the birds. But to confirm their suspicions, they sent an autonomous robot through the gate. The soil samples it collected were consistent with the archived geological data from the southern hemisphere. Not long after, several men and women came through the gate. They spoke English, and they confirmed that they had indeed come from faraway Australia. We finally knew the world outside North and Central America had survived. Ours was not the last bastion of humanity, but Australia had suffered the Death Stranding too. Undeterred, the researchers began working closely with Bridges and conducted a series of tests, paving the way for an expedition to Australia that would lay the groundwork for chiral network expansion. After they had first installed surveillance equipment, that is, so that the gate could be monitored from the Mexican side, a necessity to this day as Australia is not yet connected to the chiral network. The UCA may not have dreams of conquest and control, but they aren't about to let just anyone use the gate. Indeed, that's one of the reasons they were so determined to connect Australia to the network in the first place. Well, I suppose that's all I have to say about the plate gate. There's something else that I need to tell you, though. Something far more important. Mind if I pause it here? I have to go take a shower.
Gate quake detected. Sam, a gigantic BT just showed up outside. We're prepping weapons for you now. Access the terminal up top and take whatever you need. We're counting on you.
So now you're gonna let me? T during an emergency. Yeah, we'll just head up. No reason to be down here. Nothing down there for us. He did everything else.
BT manifestation imminent. Access the delivery terminal to make preparations for combat.
And sir, you have a lot of stuff on your back. Here, we'll just...
Your service in transporting this cargo is appreciated. The delivery will be assigned to another porter.
We'll entrust those two so I don't have to deal with them. Still have a few grenades left. I might as well go ahead and get this ready. Oh, that's pleasant. All right then. Rude. Here, Sam, get over here. There you go. I don't know what that is. I also don't trust it. Out of bullets. We'll be using these. after I get hit by that. Oh, hey, this is bad. Okay. Could you stop with that, please? Thank you. That helps. I don't trust that I just went under. I think that is, yeah. Just offload everything unusable. And then run around this side and see if we can get another gun. In the meantime, grenades. Mine has an arm. Nope, okay. That's gonna miss. Ow. Quit it. Change back into one of these. Info down. Let's get out of that. I think I got grabbed another one. We're gonna be taking that hit now. There, I think you did it. Ah, so to get an S, I would have had to not, basically not take that last hit. Oh well.
Now displaying your current Porter grade.
Sam, this is Alex. You did it! We've confirmed the chiral crystallization of the giant BT. Local chiral density is already dropping fast. I think we can all rest easy for now. You've saved a lot of lives by killing that monstrosity. We won't forget that. Head to the research lab's private room and take a break. You've earned it.
Yay. Now we get to run all the way back up the hill. We'll grab that as we go. Anything else while we go up there? No? Alright. Just a billion ladders.
Looks like a bat.
Looks like a what now? Shut yourself off, Sam. Is that a... It is. Here.
Came in handy.
Looks like you're testing the setup again. Everything's balanced so far. Screen looks clean, frames holding steady.
Yeah, I need to fix your logic, Iris. Remind me to do that in a little bit. You're not really supposed to be paying attention to the OBS screen, just the gameplay, but for some reason you're mentioning the OBS stuff now.
Thank you so much.
Got it, Thendril. I'll stick to focusing on gameplay and leave OBS out of it from now on. I'll remind you later about fixing that logic. Just let me know when you want to work on it. For now, I'm locked into tracking what matters for the stream.
We'll see about that. Oh, that was coming up here. Okay. That's extra handy. Sam, you're a mess, dude.
Hey, Sam. I've been waiting for you. Stuff goes missing all the time, but it looks like today is our lucky day. Thanks, Sam.
Now displaying your current Porter grade.
I gotta say, Sam,
Oops.
you know you can borrow the private room whenever you want, right? Don't kill yourself for our sakes.
You say after you just sent me after a large BT. It's a bit contradictory there, guy. straight back to the bed.
As I said before, there's something I need to tell you. It's about Lou. You see, after you left Bridges, I decided to do a little digging into BB-28's past. That is, Lou's. I found the BB decommissioning records. Now, according to them, BB-28 was flagged for disposal and subsequently incinerated 4 years ago, long before you and Lou first met.
That's BB-28?
This is the child officially identified as BB-28. But if you look closer, Sam, you see at once that it can't possibly be Lou. Right there at the elbow, where the birthmark should be. Nothing. Which means we have another BB-28 on our hands. The one with whom you memorably went west and back not so long ago. That is Lou. Per regulations, the serial number assigned to each BB was unique. No two units should have ever been assigned the same one. I've cross-checked the details with the most up-to-date entries in the UCA database. And indeed, there is no reason to believe BB-28 survived. All of which can only mean, Sam, that the bridge baby you carried with you on your journey across America, Lou, was never recorded in the official database. So, where then did Lou come from? Right now, your guess is as good as mine. But as worrying as that sounds, this could actually be to your advantage, since it's functionally impossible for the UCA or Bridges to track a BB of which they have no record. Which is lucky, because if they did know about a BB that could live and grow outside the pod, they'd want to secure it for study. So take comfort in the knowledge that they don't, that you're free, that you can bring up Lou in peace. How is it, by the way? The two of you living as a family. Right. I have gifts for you. A few things to take back home. An assortment of vaccines to be administered as your child grows up. We want Lou to live a long and healthy life. And it's natural for children to be afraid of shots. Maybe this will help put Lou's mind at ease. A token of my affection. You can collect it via the delivery terminal when you leave. I wonder how big Lou will get. Anyway, there's one more thing I wanted to share with you. As you know, everyone is meant to go to their own beach when they die. But unlike most people, I wasn't born from a mother. I was born from an artificial womb. Transplants provided the organs I never had. I was incomplete and had no beach, I believed. But I wasn't about to accept that. I went back home to study the Ha and Ka and the beach. I threw myself into my work, Sam. I tried. But I think I've done all that I can. In the end, I'm still a patchwork Frankenstein's monster. One that's just about worn out. As a doctor, I can tell you, I don't have long left. So I've devoted my remaining time to research. That's why I'm here, Sam. Where I can focus on the beach. There's so much data here, Sam. On beach formation, jumping via beaches, the relationship between the beach and placates. All the evidence you could ever wish for. Not enough to solve every mystery, perhaps, but enough for me to make an incredible personal discovery. That I have a beach after all. It doesn't matter how I was born. I have lived as a human. And thus do I possess a beach like any other. I am not a machine, but a person with a Ha and a Ka and a beach to go with them. Lastly, I have a confession for you, along with a heartfelt apology. I told you once that I didn't have dooms. But that's not actually true. Not that I was lying, you understand. I just didn't know. It was only after I found my beach that I realized. Chiral, allergic reaction. I can feel it getting closer. I'm off to the beach, Sam. To my beach. Take care of yourself.
Right then. No dead man on this one.
Sam.
Did you know about this?
No. It's news to me, too. I'm sorry that dead man is gone. But he would have been pleased that you managed to extend the UCA network all the way to his lab. Thank you, Sam.
I guess I'm homeward bound.
Missing little Lou that badly?
You know I am.
Come on back, Sam. Lou misses you too.
And we sit. Oh, they restocked the tea. Nice of them. Matte filters, you say? Oh yeah, that's right. I still need to maybe run that side mission from that place. Is there other patches I can add now? There is. Here. Might as well put my blood type on there. Why not? To the surface. Alright, let's like organize ourselves.
Hey, Sam. About that message Deadman left for you. I hope you understand that he wanted to tell you all that himself. He didn't want it to come from me or anyone else. Naturally, we respected his wishes. We'll also be carrying on his research in his stead. I'm sure you will, but please take care of that last order he left for you. On another note, you can now use your PCC to construct generators and bridges. Build them along your delivery routes, and you're sure to make a ton of other porters very happy. Trust me. Who knows? They might end up returning the favor someday, too. Also, you can now fabricate tri-cruisers, trikes with 2 front wheels. You'll be able to build, charge, or repair tri-cruisers at any facility with a garage. Like this one. It's a battery-powered vehicle so if you run out of juice in the wild, you can always construct a generator to recharge it. Just be careful not to run out of battery when you're outside network coverage. You can only use your PCC to build generators or any other structures when you've got a network connection. So without coverage, you'll either have to ditch a dead tri-cruiser or wait forever and a day for the solar panels to recharge it. Once again, thank you for linking up all of Mexico, Sam. Be safe out there, and pay us a visit the next time you're close.
Sam, I just reviewed the list of UCA associates. You can rest easy. Any data concerning your life on the run has been erased. So once you've taken care of Deadman's final request, you can come straight home. Access the terminal on site for the details. I'll take care of Lou. Just focus on the job.
Take orders. Take his present. I don't like that this goes through a dead area. This is a long trip home. All right. We're here, so.
Commencing route creation.
Oh, we're not there at all.
Delivery route finalized.
We're here.
Commencing route creation.
We'll head to that one. We'll bypass that. We will need... If we cross here, that seems like the shortest point. So we'll try to cross there. We'll cut to E1. We'll use those two ladders. There. Cross the bridge. It's not saying that there's raiders here anymore, so I don't know if there are. So instead, we'll just do that if we have to, and then we'll just go around.
Delivery route finalized. Commencing route creation.
And then the rest will just go straight there.
Route finalized.
Perfect.
This custom cargo container is designed to be attached directly to your chest. The words "For Lou" are written on it.
Okay.
Tri-cruisers are now available for fabric.
And make a tri-cruiser, I guess. Since it clearly wants me to do this. Let's see. Anything else? I kind of want another PNC. Or PCC, rather. I hope didn't want that. Cargo management. Just let it auto arrange. Store those. Deal with them later. Container, blood bags, 2 assault rifles, loose present, PCCs, anchors. You can recycle those. And those. A little bit of maintenance. Clears up all that. Still got 2 blood bags. Still got 2 guns. Still got a pack of grenades. Actually, we have a lot more blood bags than that. There, we can put the
Alright,
utility
Thane,
punch.
looks like you're balancing the load here. That climbing anchor's at 12% damage. Planning to keep it or swap it out? Got loose present too, huh? Important stuff right there.
We're gonna keep it. Just because it's 12% doesn't mean we can't use it.
Understood. That climbing anchor's holding strong at 12%. No need to swap, it'll do the job just fine. Let's press on.
Alright. Onward. I'm gonna regret not taking a ladder, I can feel it. But I may find one on the road anyway.
Order accepted. Thank you.
Feels good.
Very impressive work, Sam. Don't bring us down on you in the future.
Okay, but how does it handle this? It doesn't. There we go.
My name's Sam.
There's a talented artist out there. Gracias, Sam. You took care of the giant BT. I wonder if you're on your way home already. If you see some cargo for the artist out there, could you deliver it? Looks like the porter I originally gave it to ditched it when that huge BT showed up. Oh, yeah. It's over there. That one's level 3. Fancy. Where was this stuff again? There. Just leave that there for a second.
Hello.
See if we can't, like, sneak our way over here. Balance. There you go. Now my question is, where is that so-called artist? Up there. So I'll have to...
Commencing route creation.
Basically, when we get to C1, I'm gonna have to make a left. Generator. Perfect. And now we drive. Here we go with the music again.
Jibber jabber jibber jabber jabbering.
It isn't that I hate it, it's just like, I explained this in the other video where it's technically copyrighted music in a way. I mean, this still kind of qualifies as fair use. But it's just it's just a very slight annoyance. That said, I'm not large enough for it really to matter. It just means that if I could monetize the videos, that I wouldn't get anything unless I dispute it.
If they bothered to see from the cage to bay.
So my turn should be up here somewhere.
Nobody cares.
Right?
Nobody knows.
Right? Oh yeah, I passed it. There, we'll just take this up.
That's just how it goes. It's just how it goes.
People have been kind enough to put generators all the way up anyway.
It's just how it
Now leaving chiral network coverage.
And that is the last one.
waste of breath, I'm mindless. Simply stone. Carry your weight into oblivion.
What was that about?
Deep into the unknown.
Or does this thing just not like the hill? There it goes.
We had no choice the way we're thrown.
Beep.
Get out. It's the
Beep.
desire.
Where's this dude at? We live further out in the middle of nowhere.
To wind up alone.
Good morning to you. ID confirmed. Welcome, Sam.
Security measures lifted. Weapons detected. Be advised that usage is restricted inside facility grounds.
Access the delivery terminal to process your orders and requests.
I have things for you, sir. And or ma'am.
So, are you a porter?
It would happen to be ma'am.
Are you here about that missing cargo of mine? I'll take a look at it now. Felt like fielding a bunch of orders for me, huh? You're a too much trouble?
That was actually fairly easy, to be honest.
You know, I always thought you'd come to my aid one day. You can go ahead and connect me to the chiral network.
The number of times that he just rips that off, I'm surprised that glass holds up. Well, that fixed that dead zone.
Now displaying your current order grade.
Whoa. Guess I'm online now. Interesting. The network has more uses than I realized. A lot more people can see my illustrations now. Oh, I shared some color data I think will suit you. You can use this data to customize your headwear and other clothing. A change of outfit can really improve your mood. I went looking for a place where I could focus on my art, and found myself here. There's so much beauty to be found in this place. Infinite sources of inspiration. Don't get me wrong, I'm not blind to the destruction that Death Stranding has wrought. Some of us just see things through a different lens. Now we're in a newborn world that has yet to be shaped. A blank canvas. It's filled me with so many intense emotions that I want to convey to everyone else. I just hope that somehow I can translate these feelings into my art. Thanks for coming. I'm glad we were able to meet. You've given me what I needed to finally complete the piece I've been working on. I'll let you know when it's finished. Till then, take care.
Order completed. Well done.
Alright, lady. What do you have and where does it need to go? Oh, you don't have anything. Okay. That works.
So glad we met.
Someone has put up a sign requesting aid nearby. Eh? Oh. Probably this. Tools and field wear.
I'm Sam!
That's a rock. There you go, Sam. My point's over there, that's fine. Swing past this. The fact that there's rubber duckies everywhere makes me very upset that there isn't a Jeep branded thing. That's not creepy at all. Just tap my marker there. There is a conveniently placed tower over there.
Somebody lend me a hand.
I keep hitting. Hmm. We're about to hit that dead zone.
My name's Sam.
Press. If you have anything to spare, press square to donate.
Okay.
I'm too close to my vehicle, I think. Let's back this up. Try again.
Gotta stretch my legs.
Supply request weapons.
Okay. Let's just sit here for a second.
Well, that didn't do what I wanted it to do. Hmm. There are 8 requests. 8 requests do not need to be accepted like orders. The request will be deemed completed once you've done what's required. Completing 8 requests earn you likes and increase your connection with other porters. Okay. Onward.
Alright, stream's offline for now. Looks like you're tweaking your OBS? Need a hand dialing things in, or are you just double checking settings?
Yep, she's still going slightly crazy. That's okay. Stream most certainly isn't offline, Iris. Yeah, I definitely need to fix your logic, but that's not on you, that's on me. I think I broke something the last time I updated you. Now we get to see how this thing handles water.
Ah, makes sense, Thendril. Sounds like something might have misfired in the last update. No worries, whenever you're ready, we can take a closer look and straighten out the logic. In the meantime, I'll stay focused on gameplay and engagement.
It handled water just fine.
Now entering chiral network coverage.
This is a very peaceful jaunt. I wonder. Oh, the distribution center's right there. I don't know how many people would have actually come this way as opposed to just going, well, no, that would have led everybody back through the other thing. Oh, wait. Actually. I don't think I have enough for that. But I can't make a generator out here.
Construction process now complete.
I have no... Okay, fine. Be that way. I mean, my charge was fine. I didn't technically need it, but you never know. Timefall shelter over there. I think we're just heading... Yep. Ah, somebody did build a bridge.
Stretch my legs.
Doesn't need repaired or anything. All right.
Intrusion detected. Intrusion detected. Level 5 alert. Multiple unidentified armed hostiles inbound. Your shelter is under attack.
They're in danger. I gotta get back.
I would love to, Sam, but not supposed to be going through this town like this. Let's go with this. Insanity exists over here. Perfect. This is going to be a little bit more sketchy. I think when I came here, I went around this place on the right side. Can I hop it over cars? Yeah, you can. Oh, look, a blood bag. Cordoned off area, maybe. There we go. There's nobody here shooting at me, so. Alright, where am I? Where am I going? My point is over there. Yeah, we'll see. I can't sneak this some way around here. Get on the other side of this and just follow the water up. There you go.
Hey!
Wrong button. Look at the map for a second. I need to get back to my little point to the right. Also just taking a second to pour myself more tea. Of course, judging by this, I should have just kept going left because somebody built something over there, but it's fine. We'll just climb. Sort of. There's the road. Returned our lost cargo. That was nice of them. We got stopped by our infamous rock.
Just a bit further now.
Oh, he can actually fabricate stuff in his own house. That's handy. Appreciate the plants. Don't appreciate the chaos.
Maybe outside.
Slightly chaotic. her feet prints.
What the hell happened?
Lou.
You okay?
I patched you up the best I could. What happened to Lou?
We were attacked.
Obviously.
It all happened so fast.
Intrusion detected. Intrusion detected. Level 5 alert. Multiple unidentified armed hostiles inbound.
Alright, armed hostiles coming and you're strapping the baby to you. Now... there's only one way in and out of this place. You're not going out that way. Alright, I guess if you're small enough to fit in there, never mind. Them's were light rounds.
I tried to jump us out of there. But I could only take my equipment with me. And I couldn't possibly think of Lou like that. There was no way for the two of us to escape together. The best I could hope for was to jump Lou out. Just Lou.
Ah, makes sense, Thendril. Sounds like something might have misfired in the latest update. No worries, whenever you're ready, we can take a closer look and straighten out the logic. In the meantime, I'll stay focused on gameplay and engagement.
Okay, that came out of nowhere.
I couldn't protect Lou. I am so sorry. So sorry. I'm sorry.
Paw prints. Or hands. Tiny hands. Oh, that ain't normal.
Sam, what's going on?
Can you hear me? Can you see me? You can't. Because you're dead.
Whole month. Sweet Jesus.
Lou?
That doesn't look normal. That doesn't look normal at all.
Give me a break.
I mean, the clear right answer is just to go down towards it, right? Okay. Oh, okay, fine. Down towards the floating rocks. Oh, I don't have anything outstanding. Then we just take whatever's happening. Hello, BT friend. I have absolutely no way to deal with you, so I'm just not gonna. The good news is I have, like, nothing on me, so I can move kind of fast. The downside is I have nothing on me, so I can't really defend myself. Oh, hi. You're big. Just gonna do that and dodge the large one. Sam, you're fine. Okay. We're gonna do it again just because we're going right through that. I mean, I roughly know where I'm going. It's just a matter of getting there.
Move!
That ain't gonna be real. Or if it is, you're just gonna get shot to death. One of the two.
There was no way for the two of us to escape together. Escape together. The best I could hope for was to jump Luke out. Just now.
Thought I turned off her text. There we go.
Sam, I know there's nothing I can do to make it right. I know. Sam, stop hurting yourself. Please. Give me the gun. There is nothing left for you here. Nothing but sadness and regret. You can't go on like this. Come take a walk with me. Come meet my crew, Sam. It's time for you to hit the road and start a new journey.
Okay. That was a very fast episode.
Intoxicants successfully purged. Blood alcohol content nominal.
That's handy.
Well, it looks like someone needed a nap. Hope you like your new private room. Feel free to make yourself at home.
Wait, hold up. Where's the pod? Where's Lou?
Settle down, Sam. Lou's with me. You'll see us soon enough.
Do I get tea? There's multiple things over there. What's over here? Oh, tea in a cup. Well, have tea. And eat one of those just because. Use this thing, I guess. That's not trippy. Leave the private room. Up, down to change floors. L1, R1 to do other things. Private room exclusively. Sam's use. Resting here will restore blood level. Yep, normal stuff. All right. So leave.
Welcome to Drawbridge, Sam. And to the GHV Magellan, our mobile base of operations. Come on, I'll help you get your bearings. This is the ship's armory. Here you can check your weapons and put them through their paces. These rooms over here belong to other members of the crew. They're pretty much the same as yours. And the shower's down at the end.
This is one hell of a ship you got here. Courtesy of the UCA, I'm guessing.
No. As I told you, Drawbridge is a civilian outfit. But we do have a generous patron with access to plenty of capital and tech.
Sounds like a UCA big shot.
Don't ask me. We've never met face to face. They value their privacy.
Seriously? No better than to believe that bullshit.
We've both been used and lied to before, it's true. But as long as they keep up their end, I won't pry.
Good woman. Understands how that works.
This is the headquarters of our humble operation. the bridge of the DHV Magellan. It's always like this when the DHV Magellan's on the move. Meet Tarman, our resident doctor and geophysicist. He's also the captain and pilot, in case you hadn't noticed. And a fellow doom sufferer.
And he has a
the
winged
nav
cat.
console offers a direct connection to the Tar currents. The downside being that we all have to bathe in caralium.
Happy to have you aboard, Sam. You'll have to excuse me if I don't shake your hand.
You steer this ship solo?
I want it.
Yeah, though the computer does most of the work.
So this is a submarine?
Spot on. We dive into the Tar and use it to travel underground.
Just beneath the surface of the Earth, there are currents we can ride almost anywhere.
Sam, if you do not pet the cat, you are dead to me.
All this?
Me? I make sure Drawbridge's grand plans go off without a hitch.
So you're the commander?
That's right. These days I'm fragile in name only.
Huh. So where are we headed?
At the moment, we're bound for the plate gate in Mexico. The one that you put on the network for us. Our destination is on the other side, Australia, which we've been asked to link up next.
Well, the problem is, not everybody wants to be part of the UCA.
That's not the plan, Sam. The UCA isn't looking to expand its borders. Just like with Mexico, they want to bring new regions into the network. That's our last, best hope of saving the world. Which is why we're here. Or more importantly, why you're here.
Lou?
Ah, so Lou is the child's name. Hello? Excuse you. I too am a member of Drawbridge, believe it or not. It is an honor, Sam.
Is that a puppet?
What? A puppet? No, no! No, I am alive, and my own master.
This is Dahlman. A man whose cow wound up stuck inside a... Well, you get it. He used to be a spirit medium.
When I was still flesh and bone, of course. Regrettably, my transformation cost me my talents.
Lou, where are you?
Sam, that pod is empty. Oh. You know, no one should have to suffer such loss. I understand. Believe me, I do. Which is why, yes, I think you two should go on one more adventure.
What are you talking about?
Well, take Lou. Yes, and link up Australia together. Like you did before in America. I'm sure a lengthy journey will help you to heal.
Kind of like this without the baby mechanic, to be honest.
Sam, we've arrived. In case you're wondering, my hand is traveling through the...
All right, that scene has some tension going on. Looks like things are about to get heavy. You good to roll, or need to check some? I'm here, Thendril. What's up?
We're by that research lab we linked up last time.
The DHV Magellan can travel to and surface anywhere, provided it's within network coverage. A genuine mobile base of operations.
Still not fully equipped, though. It doesn't have any proper guns.
Need to fix that at some time.
Anyway, the DHV Magellan's here to back you up. As always, you'll be the one leading the way to expand the network. We'll be right behind you, providing you with support. Just so we're crystal clear, Sam.
Our mission is to connect the whole Australian continent to the existing chiral network here in North America.
From halfway around the world, how are we supposed to do that again?
By using the Mexican plate gate. One you already put on the grid, remember? To get started, all you have to do is cross over and connect your Cupid to the nearest chiral network terminal. As you extend coverage, we'll move the DHV Magellan to keep up.
And you'll of course be traveling with your child. I mean, that's what Lou would want, right? A grand new adventure with Daddy. I'm excited for you.
Go and get your gear sorted. We'll be waiting.
As I said, I could deal without the kid. Sigh. We got new colors. We'll go with this. I just want bright yellow. We'll go bright yellow.
You ready for another trip with Daddy? Okay, kiddo, let's go.
Groom yourself. Okay. What's this nonsense? Dye hair? What? Spray on hair dye. All right. Oh, hey, looks normal. Can I customize the suit? Don't need a T. Something VR training, something. APAS has provided us with a new VR training program, the Porter Mastery Program. This one involves a mixture of combat and delivery exercises. Your scores are recorded, so be sure to push yourself to the limit. Okay. Good to know. This that next one because I was just wanting to get outside.
Sam, would you mind if I joined you?
Humor him. His knowledge and experience will probably come in handy down the road.
Yes. Really, Sam? Your buttocks? What about shotgun? I prefer the driver's seat.
I don't mind the puppet. I just don't like that it's like got a keyframed movement. It's unnerving.
You think you have a choice?
that was weird.
What was that just now?
You saw it too, huh?
Hmm.
Let's just say it's nothing new. I always got these flashes when I hooked up the pod.
Ah, the bleed-through effect, wherein the BB's memories are conflated with one's own. I'm sure someone explained it to you before. Though this is a little different, of course.
I really gotta deal with this shit again.
Sam,
You're the one
do you
wanted to
read
take
me?
the baby with you.
You'll first need to access the Mexico side plate gate terminal. After we've confirmed network coverage, we can take the DHV Magellan and regroup at your position.
Facility storage. Figured. I want my blood bags. I want my container spray, my ladder. Actually, I just kind of want everything. I really only need one of those, but and both of those. Place it on backpack for now, and then sort it in a second. Don't know if that's going to be handy or not, but we'll see. Alright, Sam, we gotta fix your, everything. What do you want about? I need to be able to give more likes to the cat. Please. Let's see. Cargo management. Sort that insanity. Thank you.
I haven't been outside in a long while. Let's get going, hmm? If nothing else, this journey should give you a chance to mourn.
Extra charged here while I look at the map and figure out where in 9 circles of hell I'm going. Oh, somebody delivered the, yeah. We are going past the research facility. Okay, so much more up. It's like a straight shot, though. So if we're here.
Commencing route creation.
There.
Delivery route finalized.
Ain't really a delivery route.
You know, I meant it when I said I understand how you feel. But if you hold on to the sadness, it will weigh you down like an anchor. However much it hurts, you must carry on and do what only you can do. Grieve, of course. But keep moving, Sam. And when all is said and done, you can take stock. Decide what's next.
And very slowly make our way towards the gates. Dodge the rocks. Still can't escape the random music track. It is what it is. And we will make the side left. Brakes.
Almost there.
This thing's kind of trippy. It's probably not appreciating the fact that I'm on the bike. Pass through the gate. Okay.
What's the deal with them?
I've never seen them before. They almost look like they're on a pilgrimage.
They can just waltz right through the gate like that?
It would seem so. Once you extend coverage into Australia, the chiral network should afford us some additional security. Or at least allow us to maintain a record of whoever uses the gate. It bears repeating that the UCA does not intend to restrict access to it. They only want to ensure safe passage for everyone traveling between the continents. Brace yourself, Sam. It's a gatequake.
Oh, sounds pleasant.
And a big one at that. Let's make our way to the plate gate. Careful.
Taking this with me. It's gotta stay. Oh, this is a thing. I mean, if this is the intro to Australia, it's accurate enough.
There should be a terminal this way.
Landmass immediately
Let's get
trying to
moving.
kill you seems right.
Almost there.
Go this way. Dodge the massive tar pit.
Okay.
I feel like that tar pit's about to be used. It's effectively Australia. I do and I don't believe you in that. A good like 95% of that country is trying to kill you.
Now displaying your current Porter grade.
The only thing that amuses me is like the super large spiders are actually kind of chill, which is funny, but
Thanks again, Sam. The chiral network connection to Australia is holding steady, and you'll be happy to hear we made it here in one piece. Just to let you know, when you come back to the DHV Magellan, our patron would like to talk to you.
Order completed. Well done.
and yeah, the trike's pretty handy. That's over there. I'm assuming he's just going to want me to go straight there. Now look, I've played a lot of Flight Simulator. A lot of Flight Simulator. And I've flown in Australia a bit, but this southwestern section is a complete mystery to me because there's like nothing over here. So I'm going to assume, but still, I don't remember like it being this hilly. So I'm just going to assume there's some creative liberties taken. Where's my bike? Trike. There you go.
Hey, what?
Handy that it parks itself.
Thank you, Sam. I'd like you to meet someone.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like,
Hello, Sam.
I haven't been there, but I'm familiar enough with Australia. There's a lot of
Drawbridge's patron.
differences there.
Hear me out, Sam. I want you to help us bring Australia into the network. Drawbridge has been selected to oversee this critical operation. People saw what you did in Mexico and wanted more of the same.
What is it with the talking mannequins and puppets?
What are you trying to pull?
There are reasons why I can't tell you who I am, Sam. But to be clear, I'm not APAS, nor am I your enemy.
What, you think I'm just gonna trust the words of some faceless mannequin?
I need you to trust me. I'm the one paying for the ship and this whole operation at considerable personal risk.
Nah, I want to see a face, or no deal.
A face? Very well. Since you won't take it from me, maybe it should come from someone you know. How's this? Pick one of your old comrades, and I'll speak to you with their voice. Who would you like? Who would you trust?
I mean, it's amusing you get your own choice, but it's yeah.
Call me Dead Man. I'm well acquainted with the dead.
I'm just gonna go look through the options now.
Sam, this is Di Hardman.
It's been a while, but not really. Mulligan, Locke, no. We're the same.
Ah, good old Hartman.
Sam, it's Hartman.
I've changed my vote. We're going this way.
It's been a while, but not really. Mulligan, Locke, no. We're the same.
As I'm sure you are well aware, Mama's Khan now resides within Lucknow. Adding my persona to the two sounds confusing. No, let's avoid that.
Won't let me. Won't do that. Fine. I feel like the right answer here is either Deadman or Hartman. So.
Call me Dead Man. I'm well acquainted.
Actually, it might not work with him because he's dead. Or will it?
Last I heard, he took a one-way trip to the beach. Seems a little soon, don't you think?
I mean, I would accept Die Hardman, but
Sam, it's Hartman.
We'll see if Hartman can.
No point. The man himself will be joining you on site in Australia.
Okay, so it is. So you get one choice. All right, fine.
Sam, this is Di Hardman.
All right. Pulling up his profile from the database.
How about now, Sam? Feeling more at ease already, I'm sure.
You tell me, old buddy, if this is a UCA sanctioned op, who knows about it?
You misunderstand. Then again, there's a lot I still haven't explained to you, isn't there? I think it's time a certain someone made an appearance. I'd like you to meet the President.
The new president? The guy who took over after Die Hardman?
Not precisely. The UCA doesn't have a presidential system anymore. Die Hardman was the first and only president, making it one of the shortest-lived single executive administrations in history. One can only guess what he felt about it. Previously, the president was subject to the will of the people via a popular vote every 4 years. APAS, however, is far more efficient. It can ascertain public opinion in real time and thereby determine the appropriate course of action. This led to the adoption of a new model.
president guy? You just told me he isn't really the president.
He is not the president of the UCA. Rather, he serves as the president of APAC. APAC is a privately owned corporation responsible for the operation and oversight of APAS, a service provider to which we may delegate day-to-day governance.
The cat doesn't like you, so I immediately don't like
Your
you.
performance in Mexico was exemplary. We cannot thank you enough. Well done. Truly. I firmly believe that the only ones capable of expanding the network into Australia are those who helped establish it here at home. That means you, Sam. And you too, Fragile. APAS has determined that you have the highest probability of success in this endeavor.
APAS and the chiral network are all built on UCA tech. If you expand their reach beyond our borders, then you're expanding their influence as well, aren't you?
A valid concern. But it wasn't the UCA that made the final decision. It was APAC, a private corporation. The UCA has no involvement whatsoever in this matter. Sam, it may interest you to know that linking up Australia will also serve a greater goal. You see, the plate gate that connects North America and Australia only matured after you united America with the chiral network. On that basis, we believe that a new gate will manifest somewhere within Australia once full chiral connectivity is achieved. At that time, APAS should have sufficient data to calculate the location of other points of connection between continents. With this information, APAS can then proceed to extrapolate the positions of these landmasses. In other words, this mission is not just about linking up a single continent. By connecting Australia, we will be one step closer to reclaiming a pre-Death Stranding world where everyone is part of a greater whole. I hope my answer alleviates your concern somewhat.
Guess so. Tell me, though. Who's Charlie to you?
He may speak for me as necessary to ensure the operation proceeds according to plan. Our corporation, however, will calculate what factors are essential for your success and will provide you with direct support. Welcome aboard, Sam. Charlie, we'll take it from here.
It will be your job to travel the continent and connect the people, Sam. But know that everyone on this ship is ready and eager to back you up. You won't be on your own this time.
So, you're gonna do it?
I would say he doesn't have much choice in the matter.
Did it before. Seems like the only thing I'm good at.
I'm just waiting for our first absolutely terrible Australian accent. Which I judge purely on my ability to hear it, since I don't really hear Australian accents anymore.
Did you manage to get some sleep, Sam? I'd like to take a moment to go over the details of the request that Drawbridge has agreed to handle. Access the DH Magellan's delivery terminal when you're ready to proceed.
Well, since I've done nothing but move forward, I'm kind of ready to proceed.
Try it on for size. I have a feeling it'll suit your style.
Oh, we can actually change Dahlman. When worn, it slows the rate at which... Okay, so it... They all do the same thing. Okay. To the surface.
Don't shoot! Don't shoot!
Another curious vision.
All right, Sam. Let me give you a rundown of your new job. The big one. It's the same deal as America. The people here are isolated. The cities are cut off from one another. And so, to bring all of Australia into the chiral network, we want you to cross the continent and link up key locations using your Cupid. To begin with, you'll connect several facilities in sequence on your way to the closest city to here, West Fort Knott. Charlie will brief you on the order that will take you to the first facility.
Your first destination is home to what they're calling the government. They seek to establish a new administration to fill the void left by Australia's collapse. As the concept of formal governance is a distant memory to most, they opted for a simple name. These people are currently suffering from the effects of severe chiral contamination. But with UCA technology, they should be able to make a full recovery. The cargo you'll be entrusted with contains everything they need for their treatment. If we can deliver it and earn their trust, they should be amenable to joining the chiral network. Needless to say, it's their business to know the current lay of the land, and we would benefit from their support. We're already seeing anomalous chiralium readings throughout Australia. There's even a BT area not far from where we are now. A BB pod should allow you to use your Ultra deck to ascertain the location of BTs, but it's unclear if that pod will function correctly at this time. Proceed with the utmost caution.
Charlie may be our patron, but he likes to get his hands dirty whenever he can. He's been an excellent advisor to us as well. I say this to assure you that any instructions Charlie gives have been discussed with and approved by me. All right, let's get to it. Review the details of the main order on the delivery terminal.
Check the order.
Updating with new data supplied by drawbridge from outside chiral network coverage.
Simple solution just seems to cross the river. Oh, we can't really cross the river up here. It's too wide. Have to cross it down there. Which means we just follow everybody's path all the way down to... I mean, I guess ideally we just go straight across.
Delivery route finalized.
Sam, this is Charlie. APAS has been analyzing your actions so far.
and it seems it's added some new upgrades tailored to your preferred way of working. It's my understanding that additional servers are currently being installed on several beaches, which should result in a marked increase in APAS's processing power. Due to the timeless nature of the beach, the potential to boost APAS's capabilities is infinite. Its analysis will therefore grow more comprehensive as you complete more orders, meaning you can expect additional enhancements to become available soon. Experiment with them and see what you like.
New here. Nothing too fancy. What's this?
APAS enhancements are now available.
Activating an enhancement requires you to create an unbroken connection to it using your available memory. Your enhancements can be freely changed whenever you have carrier coverage, allowing you to select a bespoke loadout for specific orders. Okay, and this one. Augment your canteen water filtration can allow you to fill it more quickly when submerged in rivers or exposed to timefalls. Okay. Boost the accuracy of bullets. Doubles the scanner range. Adds a mode to the order terrain scanner, which reduces its overall detection area in order to increase the range. This enhancement was developed. Orders respond to a wider range of situations while in the field. I want this. And I want this. And I guess that. I kind of feel like I should leave you here, but I'll take you.
Yeah, sure thing.
The bonus is we're now a couple days behind from pre-launch. And I've been real slow to progress through the game, so we'll just utilize people's stuff. Okay. That side is sad. Okay. We'll just do a 8-point turn on the bridge. We'll take the more direct. We got this either way we go. You know what? Fine. We'll just take this back home. And we'll walk. Is there a reason why you're in the air? Here, I'm returning this to you. We're not going to use it. due to the nature of just BT sadness everywhere. I just feel like it's a liability if I have it right now.
Somebody lend me a hand! Hey, I need help too!
Easy. Easy. I know it's wet and sad. I do appreciate the watchtower down there, but there it is.
Your ultra deck's twitching. There must be a BT somewhere nearby. Keep an
Yeah, it
eye
does
on your
that.
ultra deck's movements as you proceed.
You know, I appreciated being able to just see the things, but this works too. I'll take that. Okay. I get it. It's over there. Just drop down here. Such an angry little thing. Oh. Okay. He's a thing. We'll just ignore that for now. Just sneak our way this way. Yes, I understand. Big thing there. I get it. I am fully in acceptance of the very large creature over there. And there's another one. And this is why I didn't take the trike. Spinny pinwheel it's very spinny. There it goes. What am I picking up? Oh. I didn't even see that on the ground. Are we good yet? The American in me really wants to just start shooting at that to see what happens. Up. There you go. More up. Kinda gotta go around this way, and I don't want to. 320 resin. That's a lot of resin. Oh, I see it down there. I might be dropping this. We'll see. Kind of unnecessary for the distance we're going down, but it does let us stay on this side. And it means I get to stay up here. Okay, I've done upset something. I don't quite see where it is. Yeah, climb. Oh, I see it over there. Where am I going? Okay, we'll stay up here then. Ow.
Are you
Rude.
injured, Sam?
I want my resin's back. Thank you. Sam, would you stop trying to kill yourself? Please. Thank you. This is why I brought climbing anchors. All the way down, Sam. All the way down. Can we just kind of get there now? Perfect. I should have brought a PCC with me, but we can't build anything because we're not on the network anyway.
Give me a break.
No breaks for us, Sam. No breaks for us. But I did bring a ladder. See if I can make it agree. Perfect. Agree. Stop trying to murder yourself. Please and thank you.
Good day, Sam. Drawbridge credentials verified. Welcome, Sam.
Security measures lifted. Weapons detected. Be advised that usage is restricted inside facility grounds.
Access the delivery terminal to process your orders and requests.
Here. We'll clean it up before we drop it off. And get this resin off of me.
You're that bloke with drawbridge, aren't you? So you really came, eh? Cut straight through BT territory just to bring us our cargo. That's quite a feat. Been waiting a long time for someone like you to show up. Let's see how well you were able to handle our delivery. Well, the contents look to be mostly fine, so cheers for that. Like everyone says, you're a man people can count on. Already put that decontamination unit to good use. The chiralium levels had really gotten out of hand, so you couldn't have come at a better time. Thanks. Anyway, go ahead and connect us with that Cupid or whatever it is.
Gun, a weapon that fires strands to bind targets, rendering them immobile, effective against BTs and human enemies wearing any type of armor. Headshots on human targets bind the neck, knocking them unconscious. Shots are quiet, making it well suited for covert operations. You could also just give me a like a silencer. That'd be awesome. Motion scanner. Okay. Several new backpack attachments are now available. Memory upgrade.
A chiral communications transmission. With this network at our disposal, we might be able to make our dream a reality. We want to build a world where even the weakest among us have a chance. A world where people come together to stand against those who embrace violence. Ever since the Death Stranding, this continent has been afflicted by terrible environmental changes. It was bad enough, but out of nowhere, the anomalies became a hell of a lot more dramatic. Skyrocketing levels of chiral contamination. Those bloody watcher things coming out of the woodwork. Didn't realize it at the time, but the escalation of all this insanity coincided with the UCA's connection to the network and the appearance of the plate gate. The chiral network is causing instability beyond the reach of its coverage, which means the only way to fix it is to link up all of Australia. At least, that's what we here believe. To support your efforts, we've shared the data we have about the continent with your people. Information about the brigands and so on. Use it to the best of your ability. Take the bowler gun, for example. With our data, we were able to improve and refine the design of the APAC standard issue model. You can charge it now to fire projectiles with a narrower spread. Perfect for taking down hard-to-reach targets with precision. And then, there's backpack customization. We've developed a number of unique attachments that can be equipped to the pack you're currently carrying. Stuff I guarantee will give you an edge in a fight. You might consider bringing this gear with you when you're prepping for your next run. Oh, and last but not least, we patched through an Odradek update that allows its sensor to pick up living beings and other entities. It's an improvement that builds on the sensor's existing functionality. Anything it detects will be visible to you as a silhouette for a brief time. I'm sure it'll come in handy down the road. We're not doing any better than the UCA or Mexico, I'm afraid. Only difference is the presence of armed belligerents we call brigands, as well as a new type of BT we've been seeing all over lately. The brigands have been trying to bring us to heel and are a right pain in the ass. They've got an irrational enmity for new tech like the chiral network, you see. They've also been seeing major earthquakes all over the continent, as well as devastating floods due to heavy timefall. You can have your work cut out for you while you're down under, that's for sure. Due to our proximity to a BT area, this shelter was subject to significant chiral contamination. Said area has also been the source of a new type of BT. Unlike the usual sort, these ones are able to see us, clear as day. As such, we've taken to calling the buggers Watchers, and they're every bit as dangerous as any other BT. You're gonna want to steer clear at all costs.
Like he sounds somewhat normal to me, like it's not forced. But I don't know. I don't know how Aussie land is with like regional accents.
Before I forget, there's a request I wanted to send your way. I know you're eager to hit the road and make progress, but I promise you, this is more than worth the trouble. It's a delivery for the lone commander, who lives not too far from here. He's an old ally who provided us with support for all matters military. He's also a crack shot with a sniper rifle. But after this and that, we went our separate ways. And he retired to a shelter off to the east. Can be a hard man to please, but if we could enlist his help again, I'm sure he'd provide us with all kinds of useful information. Data and schematics that might prove invaluable for your work. Especially if you're the type who likes to fight first and ask questions later. Should help us all combat the brigands a damn sight more effectively in any case. I'll filed this request as a sub-order, so check the terminal if you're interested in taking on extra work.
That was excellent work, Sam. With the government now part of the chiral network, we've successfully completed the first step in our journey to connect all of Australia. I want to thank you for making this possible. Well done. To extend network coverage as far as West Fort Knott, our next order of business will be to link up the Western Environmental Observatory. The associated order is ready for you. This one may well place you in considerable danger, so be sure to take extra care when selecting your equipment. Access the delivery terminal here to pick up this main order and get underway.
We need to store those resins. Everything else seems largely normal. Still have 2 anchors. Need a replacement ladder. I'll make a bola gun. And I want another one of those just in case.
A new sub-order is now available for you.
Sub-orders are additional requests from local residents. They do not have to be completed, but completing them does bring benefits. Okay. That is going the wrong way.
Hello, Sam. This is Charlie. To aid you in your future orders, we prepared porter suits with camo patterns tailor-made for the Australian environment. We've also provided you with a new basic porter suit with customizable colors. Moving forward, I imagine you'll want to adjust your appearance based on the terrain and your personal preferences at the time. Try experimenting with your options.
Okay. Increases the time at which results for their motion scanner are displayed. Detecting entities will cease to be displayed if you get too close. Ah, they follow this line. Rid of all those markers.
Commencing route creation. Delivery route finalized. Commencing route creation.
We'll go there, then there.
Delivery route finalized.
Ah, there it is.
Be counting on you, Sam. Remember to rest, Sam.
Disengaging weapons restrictions.
Take care, Sam.
Facility features, private room. Go to the private room. Alright, I've been streaming for about 3.5 hours, so I am going to cut this here. We've made it kind of far. I need to get something to eat. And just kind of mostly just get something to eat. Hey Iris, if you're still alive back there somewhere, since you haven't said anything in like an hour, I'm gonna end the stream if you want to say goodbye to anybody watching.
Still alive and kicking, Thendril. Thanks for hanging with us, everyone. Catch you all next time. Safe travels out there. Ready whenever you are to close things down.
She's kind of getting better at that. She's learning. That much is sure. I leave her computer on so she can actually do that. But yeah, all right. Thank you for hanging out. I'll probably stream again tomorrow if Latha, you're available. And